Hello. Oh my goodness. That looks awful. I have a smoke thing for mosquitoes. And that thing puts off some smoke, doesn't it? Can't really see it till I'm videoing. God. That makes you wonder. Is that really a good thing? Anyway, kind of where we're from, it's a little bit necessary, but okay. Just ignore the smoke. It'll be going by every now and then. Still sick. I'm home. For those of you who don't know me, I'm over 50 years old now. And it's been quite a whirlwind. Born a long time ago now. But before all this got started, or we even knew about much of anything, before computers, yes, I know all about the rotary phone. Yes, my first car was a stick shift. Yes. But I am Gen X. And we are the bridge between the old world and the new world. And I feel fortunate to have been born when I was, even though it wasn't under the best of circumstances. Parents didn't stay together. There's a story to be told about my childhood, but we got more problems right now in the present than to be worried about all that, because it is what made me who I am today. Good, bad, and ugly. Anyway, my mother called me tonight, and I got on quite of a roll with her. She said something about my stepfather having an immunization. I said, look, I don't want to hear about that anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. The vaccines are bullshit, okay? I mean, this all goes back to the 80s. Did we not live through the 80s? Do we not remember what Dr. Fauci did during the 80s? And remember Kevin, how we lost Kevin to the AIDS virus and the AZT? Do we remember any of that? No, we just forget all that, huh? I said, I'm not taking any of it, and I don't want to hear about y'all doing any of it either, if you're not going to listen to me. I said, and as a matter of fact, I said, let's go back to your time period. How about all this that's coming out? JFK, the official story, all of that. You know all that was a lie. She's like, oh yeah, well, we knew that none of it made any sense, and MLK and Robert Kennedy. And I said, okay, well, let's just go forward from there, okay? What about Nixon? They took him out. Our own people. I said, oh, Oklahoma City bombing? We won't go into that. How about 9/11? That official story is a lie. I said, and then y'all want to wonder why, when Dr. Fauci shows up again in 2020, why I'm not going to listen to anything he has to say? How quickly people forget. But not this Gen Xer. I don't forget. And I've done my research. Matter of fact, I was trained on how to do research. That is the main part of what I went to school for, is how to do research and write research papers and analytical papers and philosophical papers and whatever you want. Scientific papers, psychology papers. I can do it. I've even written a theological paper. I know bullshit when I see it. And if I suspect, I go do my research. I've always been that way. And I'm tired. I'm tired of a life of lies, decades of lies, and being made out to be the crazy one. I'm not the only one. There's a whole bunch of us out here who are just tired. Tired of it all. And you'll hear my nice little southern voice and you'll think, and if you saw me, you wouldn't think I knew a thing. 'Cause, see, I fit the typical profile of the dumb female. Plus, I have a southern accent. I must be an idiot. Well, there's a whole bunch of surprises behind this shell that I walk around in. It's just temporary. Some of you can't even face that. You're so busy worried about your shells that you walk around in and what color they are and how pretty they are, that one day you're going to realize that shell had nothing to do with eternity. But people don't get it. We don't know what's important anymore. They have us so enslaved into the system of materialism and lies and bullshit, we can't even see straight anymore. We don't know what the truth is. We don't even know, do we really know where we come from? Do we really know? Hell, we've got all these buildings and ancient, structures. We can't even explain how they were even put there. Doorways that are like 20 feet tall. What the hell do you need a doorway that tall for? I don't know. In the Bible, they mention giants, but no church is going to talk about that. They just talk about the same damn thing every Sunday for 52 weeks in order. It's all just one big program, and I'm tired of it. But I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on going, and I'm going to do my damnedest to try, while I'm here, to put some good into the world. Because Lord knows we're in a battle of good versus evil. And good guys haven't been in charge for a long, long time. Hang in there, everybody. Hang in there and say your prayers, because we're going to need them. Love to you all. Bye for now.